right, little lion. Well, you've got something in your throat. You just been caught in your throat. Oh, no. Hey, everyone. Sorry about that. You just went. Yeah, I know you're licking me, but that's the noise you genuinely made. So, yeah, that's what it was. So, there we are. Just making sure you're okay. So, hello, everybody. How are you all doing? I hope everyone is all good. I hope you're all ready to go. It's a little quiz time. Yeah, a little quiz time is what we've got. So we have a total of 20 questions. That's what it is. 20 questions. 15 of them are general knowledge. You might have a go at those. Do you know what they're about? Are they about dogs? No, they're not about dogs. 15 of them are general knowledge. And 5 of them are specialist subject. This specialist subject is Easter. It's Easter time. Yeah, it's not Easter time, but we're not doing a quiz next week. You see, no, we're not. So instead of the quiz next week, there'll be something else. There'll be something Easter based next week, but there'll be no quiz. We thought, obviously, I'll put it up. You guys selected it. You guys selected Easter, so it's all good. Very, very handy. Don't forget, you're going to £50 on this just for playing along. Just playing along. You're going to £50 on this, and you've got a chance to win some website credit as well. But what you don't win, unfortunately, is dog treats, do you? No dog treats. I know, you're very sad. That's why you don't play the quiz. I know, that's true. That's why you just sleep instead. So hope everyone is okay. We've launched a load of new stuff as well. So have a look at that and see what you think about that. Currently, I didn't even know Ireland was playing in the World Cup qualifiers. 2-1 up. Oh, wouldn't it be great if Ireland got in as well? Let's get them all in. Get them all in. There we are. So yeah, all good stuff. All good stuff. There we are. Hello. So yeah, lots of new competitions as well. Lots of exciting stuff coming. Also, some big stuff that I have mentioned a couple of times on the live, but I'm not sure if I'm allowed to mention it at all. So I'm not going to mention it again, but it's going to be happening on Monday. Very exciting stuff. So, are you off? Are you just changing position? Are you going? Or are you just sitting differently on me? All right. So yeah, lots and lots of stuff, lots of new stuff happening. Stop licking my face. This, by the way, all this rash on my face here is him licking me. Genuinely. I'm not messing around. It's you. You licking me. What you got to say for yourself? Nothing? Keeping quiet? All right. There we are. So yeah. It's fine. They all know about the Easter Advent Calendar. All right, it's the Easter Advent Calendar. Yeah. Easter Advent Calendar. All very exciting. Really, really, really looking forward to that Easter Advent Calendar. Lots of stuff to win on that, and lots of new things. So make sure you're on the group every single day. Abby will post a link as normal, and we're going to email some stuff to you as well regarding that. So yeah, it's all good. You want to get there now? Okay, go on. There we go. He's got some sleeping to do. That's what he's got to do there. Okay, so yeah, don't forget, this is all multiple choice. This quiz here, all multiple choice, all multi-guess, as my old English teacher used to say. He's a bit of a dickhead, but what are you going to do? So have a go. I think at the end of the day, even if you don't know it, just have a go. Have a guess. Doesn't matter, because that could make you win £50 cash or some credit, which is all good stuff. So yeah, very, very good. So yeah, Easter Advent Calendar. Muchly looking forward to that. Very exciting stuff. So yeah, make sure you join us. Obviously, share the quiz as well if you can. Share the quiz, share all our lives, share everything we do. It's all good stuff. Let's get more people out there, more people involved in what we do, because we think we do. We think we do stuff, and we think we put stuff back in for our players. We think we give them sort of like, a reason to come, a reason to stay with us, and that's the thing. So yeah, once you join us, we like people to stay. We do. That's what it is. It's all good. So yeah, they're all happening as of next week. We're going to be changing some stuff around. We're just literally having a three-way conversation between us all, trying to find out exactly what's going on next week. But there will be some stuff that will be going on next week and changing a little bit. So definitely join us for that. All very exciting stuff. And yeah, have a good weekend. And you know what? Even though it was horrible and haily and rubbish yesterday. Today's been all right, and this weekend's supposed to be pretty good. So we'll find out. Yeah, the Christmas one was great. We are going to do a summer holidays one as well that we're going to run for maybe a week. We might do one sort of the start of the summer holidays and sort of the end of the summer holidays. Then we'll probably do a Halloween one. And then it is Christmas again. Oh, let's not talk about that. Right, question number 1. Which Gothic novel has the alternative title, The Modern Prometheus? Is it Frankenstein, The Picture of Dorian Gray, Jane Eyre, or Dracula? Which Gothic novel has the alternative title, The Modern Prometheus? Is it Frankenstein, Picture of Dorian Gray, Jane Eyre, or Dracula? So there you are. All right, what you going for on this? Have a look. You're definitely going to bring out some bright hoodies. Yeah, I know. This is the thing. Oh, it's just what? Oh, have you got an idea? Have you had an idea? She's had an idea. She had an idea. You know when the light bulb appears above the head in a cartoon? That actually happens when Mrs. Guy has a really, really good idea. Genuinely true. You're playing. What are you doing? Which Gothic novel has the alternative title, The Modern Prometheus? Frankenstein, Picture of Dorian Gray, Jane Eyre, or Dracula? You're not allowed to look at the answer now because you've got it right. Well done. It is indeed Frankenstein. Yes, The Modern Prometheus is indeed Frankenstein. Okay, good stuff. Right. Funky. Oh, do you know what? It's getting to that stage in life. Glasses are going on for the rest of the show. Sorry about that. Modern Prometheus is indeed Frankenstein. There you go. Oh no, hang on a second. I've just thought, are the answers going to be showing up in the? You can't have them on just in case they are. How many years was Nelson Mandela? How many years was Nelson Mandela held in prison? 27 years, 22, 5, or 18? How many years was Nelson Mandela held in prison? 27 years, 22 years, 5 years, or 18 years? There you go. Bloody long time, that, isn't it? How many years was Nelson Mandela held in prison? Was it 27 years? Was it 22 years? Was it 5 years? Or was it 18 years? So how many years was he held in prison? All right. I'm not touching your foot. I forgot that with this chair I had a footrest. So I'm making full use of it. How many years was Nelson Mandela held in prison? Was it 27 years, 22 years, 5 years, or indeed 18 years? There we are. Okay. What are you going for on this? 27 years. I know. 27 years in prison. Nelson Mandela was indeed. I did the Nelson Mandela Project at high school. Oh, well, there you go. And then Alice has put, in relation to that, I fancy some cheesy beans on toast. Okay. All right. Do you know what, though? Now you've said that, I do. So what are you going to do? Okay. Question number 3. Moving on. Winston Churchill. You know him? Right? You know who Winston Churchill is? Okay. Winston Churchill. Before Winston Churchill went bald, what colour was his hair? Brown, red, black, or blonde? Before Winston Churchill went bald, what colour was his hair? Was it brown? Was it red? Was it black? Was it blonde? What are you looking at me for? All the pictures black and white, but his hair wasn't black or white. You know, the world wasn't actually black and white. The world was still in colour. I don't know, true. Yeah, absolutely. So before Winston Churchill went bald, what colour was his hair? Brown, red, black, or blonde? There we are. All right. Brown, red, black, or blonde. Winston Churchill went bald. What colour was his hair? I'm going to move forward a little bit because I've got my thing. All good stuff. Brown, red, black, or blonde. Before Winston Churchill went bald, what colour was his hair? All right. There you go. No, it's annoying that I've gone off that idea. I've gone off it. I've got to change. I've got to change the chair. There we are. I've gone off that. Better. What colour was there? Brown, red, black, or blonde? Winston Churchill's hair was indeed red. He was a redhead. Oh, he was indeed. There we are. So before Winston Churchill went bald, he had red hair. All right, all good. Kari, you're not late. Join us. It's only question 3. You've not really missed much. You know what I mean? It's all good. Okay, so question number 4. In which century was the last execution at the Tower of London? The 19th, the 18th, the 20th, or the 17th? In which century was the last execution at the Tower of London? Was it the 19th, the 18th, the 20th, or the 17th? In which century was the last execution at the Tower of London? What are you going for on this one? Ooh, how are you now? Okay, then. The 19th century, the 18th century, the 20th century, or the 17th century? In which century was the last execution at the Tower of London? Do you know this because you went on the walk? Yes. Is it because you went on the walk? You just guessed.
I reckon it's going to be.
It is the 20th century, and a bonus point. You don't get a bonus point. You get a clap if you tell me why and who. No, some woman. Brilliant. No, it was a Nazi spy in 1941 was shot, but the last public beheading at the Tower of London was in the 17th century. But yeah, it was a Nazi spy in 1941 was executed by a firing squad at the Tower of London. So there we go. Question number 5. In which city was the first ever top of the pops recorded? Birmingham, London, Manchester, or London? In which city was the first ever top of the pops recorded? Birmingham, Liverpool, Manchester, or London? What are you going for on this? Joseph J. It was indeed. Yes, well done. Well done. It was German spy. Yes. Well done. Yes. Well done, everyone. Well done, everyone, for knowing that. Very well done. That's a little guessing. 1940s. Yeah, 1941. 1941. There you are. Birmingham, Liverpool, Manchester, or London? Which city was the first ever top of the pops? I know, recorded. There we are. Yeah, Birmingham, Liverpool, Manchester, or London. So before that, it was the old grey whistle test, wasn't it? But there we are. Yes, we said top of the pops. It was indeed Manchester Ford. There we are. What? That was the Hitman and Her. Yeah, Warrington. Yeah, in the club that Alan used to go to. I think. Did you go there as well? Ah, cool. Yeah. So there we are. I can't believe people actually got the head. I know. Wow. Hey, that didn't even stop. You know, that didn't stop the French until years, centuries later. Right. Question number 6. What does the E stand for in E numbers? So you'll get your sweets and your things like that, and there'll be E 3 4 5, E 9 2 8. They're E numbers. You know what E numbers are. Everyone knows what E numbers are. What does E stand for though? Enrichment, equivalent, European, evaluation. What does the E stand for in E numbers? Oh, don't eat that. It's got E numbers in it. What does the E stand? We had a list in our kitchen. Honestly, this is genuinely true, of all the popular E numbers and whether they were sort of harmful or not. And I think it was like government issued, I'm pretty sure. And my mum stuck it on the wall. So when we actually went and we read some stuff and we went, because I remember E123 was classed as very dangerous. Yeah, and there's certain ones that were kind of like harmless, and ones that were like dangerous, can cause this, very dangerous. And they were genuinely still in food. But yeah, it stands for European. Crazy. Did you put enrichment? All right. I put enrichment when I played this before. European, yes, is the right answer. European numbers. So there we are. So now you know. I cannot reveal my sources as to where I get these questions. So you'll all go on and get them all right every week. That'll be rubbish. Yeah, there we are. So you're a European number. There we are. That's what they are known as. So now you know. Now you know what the E numbers is. What? Panda Pops. A lot of E numbers in them. Okay, question number 7. What word has, this is a great question. I love questions like this. I just do a quiz on these. What word has the most different meanings listed in the Oxford English Dictionary? Set, run, go, or take? All right. So basically, when you go into the English Dictionary and you look, and a word can have two meanings. You know what I mean? So you could have like dwell, like dwelling is a place where you live, but also you dwell on something. You know what I mean? It's like 2 meanings. But what word has the most different meanings listed in the Oxford English dictionary? Is it the word set, the word run, the word go, or the word take? This was such a good question. This is a little bit of what's her name? What's her name? Oh, what's her name? Tender's Countdown. What's her name? Susie Dent, lexicographer. Yes, there we go. A little bit of Susie Dent this. Set, run, go, or take. Let's have a look. What you're going to go for on this. That's not correct. No, I got this, but I guessed when I got it. I was thinking, oh, it's probably that. It's actually, if you think about it, it's run. And the reason why you think there are so many meanings to the word run. You can shampoo and set. Well, you can run for office. You can run. You can water can run. You know what I mean? It's like you know what I mean. A river can run. It's run there. Oh, sir, question number 8. Which Italian team did Paul Gascoigne play for? AC Milan, Inter Milan, Napoli, or Lazio? All right, which Italian team did Paul Gascoigne play for? AC Milan, Inter Milan, Napoli, Lazio. What are you going for on this? Italian team did Paul Gascoigne play for? All right, there we go. It's gone back a bit. I know it's gone back a bit to like 80s and 90s. But there you are. Which Italian team did Paul Gascoigne play for? AC Milan, Inter Milan, Napoli, or Lazio? Do you know the answer on this one? It's there. It's not a guess. It's not a total guess. Okay, you're right, by the way. You're annoyed that you knew that. Okay. Which team did Paul Gascoigne or Gaza to his friends? Lazio. He played for Lazio, huh? No, that's true. But when it comes to telling football, I'm a little bit of a Roma fan, so I'm kind of. It's like Roma and Lazio are the rivals, so you know, they'd be a rival. You like Napoli? You like the word? Oh, okay, cool. So there we are. So Lazio. Yes, he did play for Lazio. There we go. That is it's a massive stretch, the dog. Question number 9. What can be done if an object is sessile? It can go into space. It can be spread. It can be evaporated. It can be cut. What can be done if an object is sessile? What can be done to an object? What can be done if an object is sessile? It can go into space. It can be spread. It can be evaporated. It can be cut. There we are. All right. What are you going for this? What can be done if an object is sessile? Go in space, be spread, evaporated, or cut. It can do one of those things. It might not do more of those things, but it can do one of those things if it is. You got a reason for that? Go on then. Because it sounds like missile. And sci-fi. But if you look at the answers again, you'll be able to work it out. Scissors. No, it can be cut. Is the right answer. They? Yeah. Science. Yeah. It can be cut. What is hold your breath and make it to work. 2-2 in injury time. Oh, it always could be extra time and penalties, isn't it? Mind you, can we watch it if it goes to penalties? What do you mean no? What can be done if an object says that can be cut between 2001 and 2010? What was dumped into the Atlantic Ocean to create artificial reefs? Alaskan Coast Guard helicopters, sewage pipes from Swansea, upright tanning beds from New Jersey, New York City subway cars. So between 2001 and 2010, what was dumped into the Atlantic Ocean to create artificial reefs? Alaskan Coast Guard helicopters, sewage pipes from Swansea, upright tanning beds from New Jersey, or New York City subway cars? Question number 10, halfway through the quiz with this one. Okay. So 2001, 2010, they dumped some stuff into the Atlantic Ocean to create artificial reefs for the fishies, creating artificial reefs, you see. There we are. I don't know what actually happened. I meant to follow that up after I'd done the quiz and completely forgot. So I don't know what the script was with that. Helicopters, sewage pipes, tanning beds, subway cars. basically. There we are. What are you going for on this? It is New York City subway cars. There we are. I'm guessing it's probably because they can swim in and out of them. You know what I mean? Because they've obviously taken the doors off. Yeah, upright tanning beds. I don't know what a tanning bed is, no. No, lies. Question number 11. What is not a collective name for a group of antelopes? I've switched it around again. What is not a collective name for a group of antelopes? I genuinely can't remember the answer. Herd, company, cluster, or tribe. So, oh my God, look at the load of antelopes over there. Do you mean a herd, company, cluster, or tribe? Only one of those is wrong, huh? 3 of them are correct. One of those is wrong. I made one of them up. So if you were to say 3 of these, I would go, well done, you are correct. If you say one of them, I would go, ha, what? That's not right. And then I would shun you, basically. What is not a collective name for a group of antelopes? Herd, company, cluster, or tribe? What are you going for on this? All right. So you can have a herd of antelopes, a company of antelopes, a cluster of antelopes, or a tribe of antelopes. No, you can't. You only have 3 of them. One of them is wrong. Which one is incorrect? Here we go. So antelopes. Oh, we like the antelopes. Antelopes are lovely. It is a company of antelopes. Yes. Because, why is that? Why is that one wrong? Because you legally can't register a company if you're an antelope. There we go. So now you know the answer. I may have made that up. Question number 12. Moving on. In corned beef. Now, if you know this, I'll be impressed. In corned beef, what are the corns? Salt, pepper, barley, starch. I know. I didn't know that. Do you know what? I have not had corned beef probably since I was under the age of 10. And I really fancied it today after I read this article. This thing, I was like, oh, corned beef. Nah, just literally corned beef on toast. Oh, I know it's weird, but I genuinely really like it. Corned beef. Yeah, you have that. What are the corns? Salt, pepper, barley, or starch? What are the corns? There we are. Corned beef, what are the corns? Salt, pepper, barley, or starch? What are the corns in corned beef? No, but I just thought it was called corned beef because I thought it was because of the way it was done. And I thought they added corn and just mixed it, and that was it. Beef plus corned beef. Well, there you are. But yeah, apparently there are corns in the beef. What are they? They are salt. How boring. Really. Barley. Whoever put barley, that's what I put. I thought, I kind of knew it wasn't barley, but I thought, ooh, maybe I've not had proper corned beef, and I really fancied it with barley in. Because I remember I went to Edinburgh Castle, where it was freezing cold in February one year, and I had this soup, and it was the best soup I've ever had in my life, and it had barley in it. I don't think I'd ever had barley before. Question number 13. Which city would you ascend? I love corned beef hash. She loves corned beef hash. In which city would you ascend the CN Tower to enjoy panoramic views from its revolving restaurant? Montreal, Seattle, New York, Toronto. In which country would you ascend the CN Tower to enjoy panoramic views from its revolving restaurant? Montreal, Seattle, New York, or Toronto? What are you looking at me like that for? Is this where I went? I couldn't possibly tell you because it will give the answer away if I do that. Yeah, CN Tower. So panoramic views from the revolving restaurant: Montreal, Seattle, New York, or Toronto. So the story is, we had a very, very, very late night after watching My Chemical Romance in Canada, and the following morning late afternoon, we went to the CN Tower and had a lovely meal in its revolving restaurant in Toronto, and the food was actually really nice, and we get to see the whole skyline. We went there on the last day. And Toronto. No, we did go to Montreal, but the gig was in Toronto. We went to Montreal, went to Ottawa, Montreal, and then Toronto. You don't remember that? Huh, funny. But yeah, so Toronto, and it's really good. And if you do get a chance to go, the food's actually really nice, and it's quite a fun restaurant. It's cool. We went to one in Berlin as well. It was nice. Give half a point. No. For knowing I went on holiday. No. What was the name of Blackbeard's ship? The Queen Anne's Revenge, the Cornelia Marie, the Crimson Dagger, the Time Bandit. All right. What was the name of Blackbeard's ship? Queen Anne's Revenge, Cornelia Marie, Crimson Dagger, Time Bandit. All right. What are you going for on this one? You don't know this one. Blackbeard's very famous. Blackbeard the pirate, very, very famous ship. That I'm surprised you don't know this. Genuinely real. This is not a made-up guy. He's an actual pirate. He was the scourge of the British Navy. Yeah. Oh, yeah. He used to, privateer. Yes, he was. He was a pirate. Blackbeard ship. Yeah. Queen Anne's Revenge, Cornelia Marie, Crimson Dagger, all the Time Bandit. Specialist questions this week at Easter. We went for Easter. That's what we are going to give you. We're going to give you Easter. Queen Anne's Revenge. Yeah. There we go. Queen Anne's Revenge was indeed the name of Blackbeard's ship. All good stuff. There you have it. All right. The Queen Anne's Revenge. Yes. Right. One more question to go before we do the Queen Anne's Revenge. Sounds pretty cool with that. It does. It's a great game. There we are. And we've got one more question and then we're going to do the specialists. So, right. Very simple. Odd one out. That's all I'm after with this. Okay. Which is the odd one out. You ready for this? Are you ready for this? Capuchin, baboon, gibbon, mandrill. So one out. Which is the odd one out? A capuchin, a baboon, a gibbon, a mandrill. What are you going for on this one? What is the odd one out? A capuchin, a baboon, a gibbon, a mandrill. A cappuccino? A baboon, a gibbon, or a mandrill. What are you going for on this one? So which is the odd one out? I give you a clue. It's one of those. Okay. We should one out, capuchin, baboon, gibbon, or mandrill. What are you going for on this one? There you go. Do you like these?
No.
You don't like monkeys? I don't like monkeys. No, you don't like monkeys. All right, fair enough. Well, that's kind of the answer because they're monkeys, but the gibbon's an ape. And so now you know. All right, that's what they want. So yeah, they are all monkeys. Capuchin monkey, baboon's a monkey, mandrill's a monkey, gibbon is an ape. There we are. That's why we know. Okay. Right to the monkey gibbon. The goodies, yes, classic I'm going to say 1973. I may be wrong. All right, question number 16. What determines the date of Easter each year? Now, up until reading this question, I just thought it was some people who went, let's have it then. You know what I mean? Because it changes each year and it's irritating. I'm not going to lie, irritating. Is it the first Monday after equinox that determines the date? The last Sunday of March that determines it. We're not saying they're on these dates. We're just saying what determines the date. So does the first Monday after equinox determine the date? Does the last Sunday of March determine the date? Does the first full moon after the spring equinox determine the date? Or does the first Sunday in April determine the date? We're not saying they're on any of these dates. We're just saying what determines the date of Easter each year. There we are. So which one is it? Oh, which one is it? Do you know this? Why can't it not be the others? It is the first full moon after the spring equinox. Yes, it is. Oh, surprise a peacock with that answer, aren't you? First full moon after spring equinox is indeed the right answer. I don't know what any of that means. I don't know what any of that means. Is that what an equinox is? No freaking way. I did not. Equinox means the same. So like 12 hours a day, like 12 hours a day. Wowzers. That's madness. Okay, that's cool. What's the one where it's the other way around then when it happens again? Is it still called the equinox? No? Okay. Question number 17. Roughly how many Easter eggs are sold in the UK each year? I just have follow-up questions. That's all it is. 120 million, 80 million, 100 million, or 60 million. Roughly how many Easter eggs are sold in the UK each year? 120 million, 80 million, 100 million, or 60 million. What are you going for on this? This is a lot. It's a lot of Easter eggs that are sold in the UK each year. You're getting an Easter egg on Monday, are you? Huh. Yeah, 120 million, 80 million, 100 million, or 60 million. What are you going for on this? How many Easter eggs? Roughly. How many Easter eggs? I bought half of them this year. Roughly how many Easter eggs are sold in the UK each year? All righty. 120 million, 80 million, 100 million, or 60 million. It's 80 million. Yeah, 80. That's a lot of Easter eggs. That's a lot of Easter eggs. Is that boring? Oh, only 80 million. Yeah. 80 million. There we go. 80 million Easter eggs sold. That's one per person. Over one per person. You know what I mean? That's it. Okay. So yeah, this is what it is. Because apparently Easter, because obviously it used to be Christmas, and that was pretty much it. And then it's gone to Halloween, and Halloween's like mad now. And some parts of the country in the UK, it's actually taken over the spend of Christmas, Halloween, apparently. And now you've got Easter, and apparently Easter, people are spending more and more and more at Easter now, which is crazy. So, but around how much do Brits spend on Easter? Yeah. Around how many? Around how much do Britons spend on Easter each year? Not per person, obviously. £1 billion, $1 billion, £1 billion, 500 million, 5 billion, or 2 billion. How much do Brits spend on Easter each year? That's not just the eggs, that's Easter in general. I don't know what that qualifies as, including plus eggs and holidays, Easter trees, Easter cars, Easter computer mice. I don't know. Easter in general. How much do they spend? Easter dinner. I know. There we are. So yeah, how much do Brits spend on Easter each year? Don't forget our Easter egg competition that's up there now, the free one. Get involved in that. £2 billion. Yes, £2 billion. About how much do they spend on Easter each year? Yeah, 2 billion quid. A lot of money to spend. All right, so another stat. We like the stats. We like the stats for these kind of things. So people can go, oh my god, Lindor eggs. What's the best egg? What's your favorite egg? Galaxy. All right, cool. That was my dad's actually. That was big Galaxy chocolate fan. All right, question number 19. What percentage of people buy Easter gifts in the UK? Approximately 70%, 80%, 60%, or 50%. That's everything. So what percentage of people buy Easter gifts in the UK? Right, so what are we going for on this one then? 70%, 80%, 60%, 50%. So there's people that don't do anything over Easter, don't buy anything over Easter. I am one of those people. Yeah, this is the thing, because I'll expand on that with the next question. What percentage of people buy Easter gifts in the UK? Approximately 70%, 80%, 60%, or 50%. There we are. I mean, it could be, it could be any of these. You'd think it was high. You'd be guessing high, wouldn't you? 70%. Yeah. 70%. Approximately what percentage of people buy Easter gifts? You're looking at 70% of people. All right. So I can say my daughter is almost 16. I've never bought her an Easter egg. You buy her an Easter egg. That's very true. I don't buy everything. I bought her different things. I used to buy her Easter gifts. I used to buy Easter eggs because everyone bought Easter eggs. Mom did, grandparents did. So she ended up with like 1,000. So I never bought one. I always bought something else. I've never bought one. How many chocolate eggs does the average UK child receive at Easter, though? So you're an average UK child. How many Easter eggs do you receive? Chocolate Easter eggs. Specifically chocolate. Now, obviously, we're not including mini eggs. That would be stupid. Just genuine chocolate boxed Easter eggs. Yeah. Oh, yeah. My traveling Ted that I've had since I was little, he came from an Easter egg. And my nan bought me. 11, 7, 9, or 5. How many chocolate eggs does the average UK child receive at Easter? Do they receive 11? Do they receive 7? Do they receive 9? Or do they receive 5? You're so tight. No, it's just because she got so many. And she never ended up eating them all. That was the thing. Because, young 3 and 4 or 5, and then you keep them and they go off and they start to go that powdery. And it's like, I'm really throwing them away. Stop, I'm not doing that. I'll buy you something, but not an Easter egg. Yes, 9. The average child gets 9 Easter eggs. WTF is all I'm saying to that. That's a lot of eggs. But yeah, the UK child, average UK child is 9. Shannon, I'm with you. 2 to 3 max. Yeah, 2 to 3 max. Any more than that. And like I say, she had so many, you just don't eat them all. Don't eat them all. That's the thing. So there we are. Yes, 9. There we are. So Laura, Abigail, Sally, Casey, Shauna, and Emma, Lisa, Stephanie, Sophie, Lucy, Natalia, sorry, even Lorraine, Cara, Ange, Alice, Amy, Melissa, Emma, and what did you get? 8. There you go. Awesome, all good stuff. There we are. That's the quiz. Very simple. Very simple. Right. I'm going to now do some stuff and pay some people. So thank you very much for watching. Don't forget, we are back tomorrow at 1 o'clock for more of the same, more draws, more excitement, more fun. We will see you very soon. Thanks for watching, guys. Take care. Bye-bye.